What's good, YouTube? This your boy Winner Indicator Trader, man. I forgot to do an update video for you guys about the Euro USD trade I got in. This is the update for you guys. So I want to explain to you guys why I got in that entry, because people was like, why you got in so early? But I'm explaining to you guys now. Let me get the entry for you guys. 200K funded, baby. I want you guys to understand, man. Was down 4.5%, not doing the method, right? I got in at a structure level that I thought was strong, and I didn't wait for the arrow, and I paid the price for it. But I was risking 4% to make 8%. So I understood the risk, and I already agreed to that loss. So what happened here, guys, I'm going to go to the other one to show you guys why I entered here. So look, guys, look at the WCM. Look at it. Look at the beautiful, beautiful setup. So people say, why did I get in before the World Trincator closed red? You know, because natural entry was here. You know, this entry was still good. You know, 50 pips up, 100 pips take profit. Yes, it was good regardless. But I want to explain to you guys why I got in. You guys saw me take it live. So what happened was, I'm also give you guys a big tip on how to get earlier entries, more entries. If you can't wait for the monthly setup, it's the same exact thing as the monthly, the 30-minute. You're just gonna switch it to the weekly. Okay, where's entry? Okay, it was right here. So what happened, guys, is right here on this bearish candle. Remember, we're at the entry bands on the 30-minute time frame, and we're at the monthly -27. So because we're at the entry bands as well on the Will Cash Money method, you know, if you understand that, you understand when we're at the entry bands or will bands, whatever you want to call them, it means that's the highest point of the market. So we had all these sellers' confluences. Why did I get in early? After this candle here, after this bearish candlestick here, I knew that I can get in the market, just wait for structure to break. So one thing I noticed here, I said we're at the entry bands. Right here, we're at the entry bands. So I'm like, okay, I need the M1 to change and shift structure. So once the pullback came, and once this candle started closing under the line here, I aggressively entered the market. Boom, right there, 50 pips up from that entry. I got out on a Friday because I did not expect her to do this. But I got out 50 pips because it was a Friday. I didn't feel like holding over the weekend. It dropped 151 pips from that entry. So let's go back to the WCM. This is how I got my 4.5% back. Doing this right here. Understanding the rules. I was down 4.5%, guys, and got it all back doing this. Trading the same exact levels, doing the same exact thing, got it all back. I was going to tell you guys when I got it all back, because I don't like to tell people I'm down, because I don't want that to fear them. I don't want you guys mentally to get messed up. But I will tell you guys after. Yeah, I was down 4.5%. Wasn't too big, but it was easy to get back. But I knew why I took that loss, because I didn't wait for that arrow, and I was going off of structure. I didn't wait for sweet setups like this. I tried to get that crazy, crazy trade, and I paid the price for it. But I understood the risk, so I'm not mad about it. I would catch it again. I would catch it and be right the next time. But I want you guys to understand how important rules are. I did not have the arrow on that trade. So it was basically just that with structure, and I was willing to take that risk. But it happens. It's a learning process. Nothing bad to worry about. It's a learning curve, guys. So you have to understand losses is going to come. It's how you recover. Are you mentally prepared to take those same exact trades when you're down 4.5%? Are you mentally ready? Because that's the real challenge. when you're down, can you still take these setups? Do you still believe in these setups? Because I damn sure do. Then put hard work in for nothing. So once I took that, I said, you know what? I'm only doing that. I'm only doing my WCM method, monthly fibs. That's all I'm taking. I'm not taking nothing else. And got it all back. It took me 2 months to get it back because I was scalping. I was scalping here and there, I was a little bit more. My mental was bothering me in a way. That's why I was getting out those trades early. But guys, one thing I noticed, all those trades I took and I got out early, they all hit 100 pips. But I'm okay with that because I knew that was better for my mental. It was better for my mental. I didn't care that I could have made an extra 3,000. I could have made an extra 4,000. I didn't care because I knew for my mental, it's best that I'm in and out. No matter how long it take me to get it back, it's best that I'm in and out to make it better for my mental. Kept the same lot size. All I did was basically just scalp. You know, that's all I did with the WCM. And that was good for my mental. And I got it back, you guys. So it's like, it's not about the losses, guys. It's what you do when you're in that state, when you're in that lost state. Can you take those same trades? Are you scared to? Because I'm not. So I want you guys to know how powerful the system is. This system will get you funded and keep you funded. You guys see it in the group. All those testimonies, they do the same thing I do, guys. The same thing. You want to get funded? Master the rules. It's literally that simple. Master the rules. You will stay funded if you wait. I wait for the monthly fibs. Every month, I wait for the monthly fibs so that my trade is more accurate. I wait for the same exact thing. So I'm going to show you guys how to get more trades, though, if you don't have the patience to wait for the monthly. What you're going to have to do is go to the 4-hour time frame. These separators signals a week. So from here to here is a week. What you're going to do, if you don't want to wait that long, do the weekly fibs like this. Identify your highest point to your lowest point, right? Nothing changes. The rules are still the same. On the bullish Fibonacci, 61.8, we're looking to buy. Negative 27 and up, we're looking to sell. 61.8 and down, we're looking to buy. Negative 27 and up, we're looking to sell. So right here on this fall, guys, right here on this fall, this for sure was a WCM on a 5-minute time frame. Because what you got to do is, if you're doing a weekly fibs, you need the 5 minutes to match it. If you're doing a monthly fibs, you need the 30 minutes to match it. So I'm telling you guys, if you want to get more setups, you will have to do the weekly with the 5 minute. So right here will definitely be WCM. You know what? Let me just pause it up for you guys. Let me just show you. I'm going to pause it and I'm going to show you guys. So look, guys, we're on the weekly time frame. From here to here is a week, right? So we identify the lowest point to the highest point. Now, since it's the weekly fibs and also stop losses changed, let me throw that in there. With AU, Euro USD, stop loss is 27 pips for 50 pips. Okay, that's how you're going to trade this because it's since you're doing a 5-minute time frame, you don't want to hold. For 100 pips because it's the 5-minute time frame. So you want to be safe. And this is going to be a nasty sale too. Euro USD is definitely not done selling because as we can identify, we don't have that arrow on the 4-hour. Well, we do have the arrow here. So we could count this. So the H4 is already above, right? So we definitely want to still look for sales, upcoming sales. But anyway, we're on the weekly time frame. So we're going to do the weekly with the 5-minute time frame. All we need at the 61.8, the 5-minute to match it. And the negative 27, the 5-minute to match it. So I'm going to pause this video till I get to the 5-minute chart. I just want to school you guys real quick. If you can't wait for those monthly fib setup, you have to do the 4-hour, which is the weekly fibs with the 5-minute match. Okay. So I'm going to explain to you guys. Nothing changed but the time frames. That's it. So I'm going to pause until I get to the 5-minute time frame and show you guys an example. So here, guys, we're back on the 5-minute time frame. We're back here on the 5-minute time frame. Again, pay attention, guys. As you can see here, the 61.8. Remember, this is a weekly fibs, but the levels are the same. We already know that the 61.8 down is a buy area. The 5-minute just has to match it. We need the WCM to match the 61 weekly. If we see that, we get in for a trade. So right here, we got the WC arrow. We would have got an alert here on the phone. If we zoom in, the 90 EMA is already in. Right here, if we came to the laptop right away, we would have caught this. But the next entry is the W will 4 entry point, which is right here. Because I want to keep it legit as possible for you guys. I don't want to lie to you guys. So right here would have been the initial entry. From there, 27 pips down, 50 pips up. TP smash. That's your scalp for that week. You do not trade the 61 twice. First touch, that's it. Okay? Never trade the same level twice. It's the first touch. So we know on the first touch, we should get this reaction every time. 95% of the time, we should get this reaction every time. So you see, nothing changed but time frames. Weekly to the 5-minute. This is for the people that don't have the patience to wait for those monthly setups. I'm giving you the game right now how to catch snipers. It's not going to be 100 pips because you're doing a weekly time frame with the 5-minute, but it definitely be a 1 or 2, 50 pips. Okay, I'm going to go back to the 4-hour time frame. Show you guys one more example. I don't want to make this video too long. This was a Eurusd update, but I'll give you guys some quick game right now. If you don't want to wait for that monthly setup, this is what you can do. Okay, you can literally have a whole different time frame for just a 5-minute. You could do both time frames, guys. You could have one weekly fibs and have a monthly fibs. It's completely up to you. If your mental can take it, do it. Do it. Don't even trip. Do it. So here we identify this week. We identify that for that whole week, you will get more scalps, guys, doing it this way because it's a weekly. So in 4 weeks, you should get one trade, basically, doing the weekly fibs. So you would definitely get, you'll get more. You'll get like 2 setups a month, about 2 setups a month, doing it weekly. So I want you guys to understand that. So look, we noticed from this low point, we made a high point. We didn't break this low, we made higher highs. So we understand for this week of April, we're looking for buys. But where? 61.8 and down, and for sales, negative 27 and up. The only thing has to match it is what? The WCM. Nothing changes but the time frame. And this is for the people that don't have the patience. You can get in. The only thing is going to be a 27 pip stop for 50 pips. That's the only thing about this, guys. That's the only thing, okay? So again, look how it looks the same. Don't this buy look identical to the buy that I just did? So look, first touch, pay attention. It's really simple, and I know it looked too good to be true, but I promise you guys, it's going to work if you just understand what's happening. So we hit 61.8. We already know this is a buy zone. This is a buy area. We already know that because we understand Fibonacci. At least this is how I was able to identify it. So this is a whole new way to use it. I'm just putting you guys on game on how to use it the right, correct way. It just so happens I created a system that's fucking crazy. It's crazy. I got back 4.5% doing this, doing the fucking strategy. So I have no doubt in my mind this is going to forever keep me profitable. I just have to wait patiently for the setup. So look, 61 is hit. We already see we're in a WCM setup for the buy. All we need, will cash money arrow. Boom, we get it right here. Alert to the phone. Boom, right here we already got alert to the phone. Now we notice the wheel trick is already blue. That's why you have the wheel 4 entry point. Wheel 4 entry point closes blue. That is your entry. You don't need to see anything else. That is your entry. 27 pips down, 50 pips take profit. Smash. That is what? 100 pips already. We won the first buy previously. We won this buy previously. So you got 100 pips in 2 weeks. Don't forget though, we got what? the negative 27. We have the negative 27. That trade is still valid. This is the same sale that we call on a monthly, but the weekly caught it as well. So look what happened. We got the W's. We notice we hit the negative 27 here on the weekly. We got the WCM arrow there. We see we are not in a setup. The setup is not over, guys. We got another another real cash money arrow right there. We finally get the setup here. We wait patiently for the 90 EMA to come inside, finish the rules. The wheel trincator is already red. We enter when what? The wheel for entry point closes red because we have to wait. That is our last entry point. 27 pips up, 50 pips take profit. Smash. So for that week, you had 100 pips. So if you're impatient, this is the way to do it. Weekly time frame with the 5-minute matching it, you will be okay. You will definitely be okay. If you want to do it this way to get more setups, this is the safest way to do it. Again, Eurusd, AUUSD is a 27 pip stop for 50 pips. GJ, it might be, you could do 50 pips for 100 pips on a 5-minute. I think the 5 minutes still give you 100 pips for 50 pips. You just have to confirm it, back testing it. But I'm just giving you guys some quick game on how to get more setups. If you can't patiently wait for that monthly setup, this is the way, this is the correct way to do it. It's weekly, it's H4. It's H4 time frame. Have your separators on. It's the H4 time frame. And all you do is identify did it go up more, did it go down more. We notice from here to here it made a low to a high. So we already know that is a bullish Fibonacci. So next week we are looking, I told you guys, entries are always going to be sniper because you're getting it at the lowest point. Entries are already going to be sniper here because you're getting it at the highest point. That's how powerful the WCM is. You guys see other people entries. Their entries be insane because for some reason, the way that I structured it, the way I put it together, it just gives you the highest or the lowest entry points. So look at this sniper buy entry. Smash. Look at this sniper sell entry. Smash. Right here, sniper buy entry. Smash. So that is how you get more setups on the weekly time frame with the 5-minute matching it. If you don't have the patience, that is how you would do it. Okay. So I don't want to make this video too long. It just came into a quick gem for you guys from a EURUSD update, but I want you guys to keep winning. This will get you funded quicker doing it on the weekly. You will get funded quicker because you guys see 150 pips in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So you got to understand, doing it on the 5-minute, you will definitely get funded quicker. And you get more setups on the weekly time frame as well. I just like the monthly fibs because it's like it always goes my way. Like I don't have I never have problems. That's what got me back my 4.5%. So I'm just throwing this out there for you guys who are impatient to wait for the weekly setup. That is how you do it. Okay. Nothing changes with the Fibonacci but the time frame. The levels are still the same. Nothing changes. All you need, WCM to match the fibs. That's it. Exactly how I just did it. Do it for every week. Go to the 5-minute and wait for that beautiful, beautiful setup like you guys see on the back test. Take advantage. Okay? So if you guys got any questions, I got all the answers. Let's